sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers.
If you had like a,
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn.
I see it with like
continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron
that would be
this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Jacket?
Not a puffer, a cardigan.
So the
like a knitted one.
Be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it. Complete.
Fuck.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Malone. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Comfortable shoes.
2nd and 3. This is caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders have struck first in this NFC title game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like...
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming up touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
So 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's out to the fly for Gibson. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and then he was running for a 1st down himself.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And picked up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And a line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, being chased out left. This will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway.
Out there set ready for this next. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and 9 into the yard. That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
He's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop the shoulder or create
It's not regular.
makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field,
One
and
of
make a run.
those, you gotta watch it.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up the throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They rushed in the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Out there, set ready for this next offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety back. Games he went back to him. His first read was covered. Just able to connect. So the play results in no gain.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, for the few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm the quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tight position to defend everyone, and even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back at action from earlier. On now to look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington, for the Seahawks. And they had success all season throwing the football. No reason for that to change in the playoffs, as they've continued to move the ball well through the air. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Our two squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter of what's been a tight contest so far. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he was stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying, don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They run the option on second down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here. Purdy trying for Ayuk. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 2 yards on the carry. There will be second down. And quickly they get to the line. Here's 2nd and 8. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open. Puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Drake Jackson in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the result, a touchdown for Washington. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys got to chop into that. No yardage to be found.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Yes.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense.
Nigga, what the fuck?
My goodness. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
On 2nd and 9, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where he goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Completes it to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, a 22-yard touchdown play. And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
I know these wide receivers are about flashing down, flying plays. A good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays right after the catch.
This time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
All right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
You know the rhythm. You got to settle
as they get set to take over here. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. play action fake.
That went out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Malone. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You get hungrier. You get greedy in a good way.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they needed 2, they could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want a carbon copy. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. From left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara.